guys, today I'm trying out Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Lips. So you've got one light shade and one dark shade to create a contoured effect to the lip. Play with shade and light, and then you've got a dual-ended applicator, a sponge, and a lip brush. Immediately not impressed with the look of this thing, but let's give it a go. I bought 3 shades. Number 1, Automatic, which is a nude. Number 6, Saboteur, which is a plum berry shade. And number 4, Tantalize, which is my favorite. It's a nice hot red. I love these kinds of reds. I've just realized that the red one came without plastic over the lip applicator. It doesn't look like it's been used, so I guess it's not a big deal, but all the other ones came with plastic over the applicators, so what does that mean? Maybe I will get tinea of the mouth, who knows. So I bought it on the Net-a-Porter website. There's 6 different shades, but I'm just gonna go to the Tom Ford website to get all the information. So right here, I should have a high pigmentation product with a velvet matte finish, and apparently it's a powder to jelly formulation. I'm just gonna stick my finger in one. Okay, it does feel a lot like a smooth powder. Oh, it felt a lot like a smooth powder at first, but then I felt like it melted into my finger a little bit. It comes in 6 shades. We've got this one, that pretty berry pink one, this, that one, and that one. Fantastic commentary, Chloe. I'm gonna go ahead and take the light shade first. Oh, it's super pigmented. The Net-a-Porter website tells you to apply it with the brush and then you use the sponge to blend. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna double dip with the same brush because I don't see any much option. And do you know what? The brush is actually good. Once you have product on it, it kind of sticks together so you can do straight lines. And then I can blend it in. A quick thing that I'm noticing is that because the applicator has a squarish handle, the corners are getting dug into the product and there's a lot of product getting caught on the corners, which is a little bit wasteful but also messy. It came out quite nice. I do think it's almost emphasized a little bit of dryness that I have on my lower lip as well as there on my upper lip, but I think the color is really nice. It's a super lightweight formula. I like that you can customize the shades. Feels really comfy. I do just think it's going to be a little bit of a shit to reapply. I feel like I would rather have a dual-ended lipstick stick rather than a little palette, but that's just me. So let me wipe this off and try the next shade. This one is nice, very bright. I really don't want to take this one off. Honestly, it is such a thin layer of lipstick, but super pigmented. And depending on how much you apply, it is probably a semi-matte finish. As you can see, it's a bit shiny around the rim, but I think I have a bit more lipstick applied there than I do, for example, here, where it is matte. A quick little dab sets it back to be pretty matte. Taking that one reluctantly off. That one stained my lips a little bit, so I'm going to go over it with foundation. Last shade is the most dramatic. It's called Saboteur. Don't know what that means. Can anyone explain? I've kind of gotten into the habit of taking the lightest shade. Once again, I've got on product not only where it should be, which is the sponge, but also on the square metal part of the applicator. Super annoying. So there's that deep shade. Lord, that looks good. I feel like it's not as matte because I end up putting a little bit more on. but just dabbing away the excess can kind of help with that, but then you're left with a bit of a mess. The ombre is not as clear on this one. I feel like that shade does not come out as dark on the lips as it appears in the pen. Still a really nice vampy color. I feel like I really made a huge mess. I'm gonna go around the edge with a bit of concealer. None on my teeth, which is good. It's past that test. It's not glooping anywhere. Only the nude shade really got stuck in the dry parts of my lips, so I'm pretty impressed with how that all goes. This is definitely a fun new lip product. Be a bit careful with what shades you pick. Try to pick ones with more of a contrast between the light and dark if you are looking for the contour highlighting effect, because I didn't really see it with this dark shade. Still, it's a really pretty color, but for 60 bucks, I want to get what I'm expecting. So yeah, I paid $60 US for this, which would equate to over 70 Australian dollars. I couldn't order it from the Australian Net-a-Porter. I had to order it from US Net-a-Porter. So it took a little bit longer, it was a little bit more expensive, but at least I was able to order this from overseas, because a lot of the time the products that are on the US website that aren't on the Australian one can't even be shipped. For example, Christian Louboutin lipsticks cannot be shipped to Australia from Net-a-Porter America. So I was happy that I managed to slide these through. I do think they're really nice, quite innovative. The only other brand that I've seen do something like this that I can think off the top of my head is Benefit. But they had the lipstick that actually had 2 shades in the one lipstick. I'm sure other brands have done that, but this one, certainly in palette form, to be marketed this way, is the first that I'm aware of at this point in time. Let me know if I'm wrong. I felt like the applicator was actually good quality, although you do have to be careful not to get any on the applicator handle. Other than that, I like them, and I would really like to actually complete my set and buy more of them. So let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.